Just having one of those moments where I'm in the kitchen and I just want to be alone with my YouTube videos and TikTok videos and podcasts, and I just want to zone out. And I was going to cheat on you. I was going to cheat on you because I was zoning out and I was not going to make a video on this. As I get everything situated in the pot and I turn it on and I start to stir it and the aroma comes up, I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot not share this with you. So stand by. This is what we're doing. I am working out of this book, and yes, it is in my Amazon store, probably under books or kitchen things. And we are working on bruschetta. I went into the garden and I harvested all of my tomatoes, and I took all the plum tomatoes out and I started chopping them up. And the cool thing about this recipe is you chop everything up, you throw it all in a pot, then you turn on the heat and you start bringing it up to a simmer for 5 minutes. I mean, it's just really that simple and easy. And it's really that delicious. If you don't have this book, you need this book, even if you're not a beginner. I'm just gonna tell you, you have to have this book, right? Because she's amazing, and her recipes are made in a way that one, a beginner can do them, two, an advanced person looks at the recipe and goes, oh, that is so simple, I'm gonna throw it together right now. So I threw it together. I was going to do it without you, and I'm really, really sorry, but let me show you what it looks like. This is what we have. It is absolutely just an amazing aroma of flavors. So I'm going to get to stirring this, and I'm going to get it up to boiling, and then I'm going to reduce it to simmer, and we'll talk later because it's beautiful. And all in all, literally, when I pop one of these open on some homemade French bread or baguette bread, because yes, I'm going to try making that too. This is going to be an amazing, nice winter snack or spring snack. Oh, could you imagine? I'm not even part Italian and I'm getting really excited. For those of you that saw me last year buying these little bottles of wine, this is exactly why I buy them. It's exactly 1 cup, and if you have a recipe that calls for wine, you can just pop that. I already got my labels ready. Now we're gonna unscrew the tops, test for seals, and wash up the jars. Let me get my water heated and we'll talk about costs and figures. I'm actually really shocked on the savings on this one, so let's test to make sure that they've all sealed and wash them up while we Okay, you guys all better have sealed because there was a partial one and we ate that. It was delicious. I even made baguette for the first time and I'm gonna be perfecting it, hopefully. So let's get these washed up. This made 9.5 half pints, which makes it to be 76 ounces worth of bruschetta. Now, it cost me $3.39, and the majority of that was the vinegar, balsamic vinegar, and the wine, because I buy little containers of wine. So if you had leftover wine, you could totally use that. It made it to be 35 cents a jar. Now, this is where you're going to be shocked, because the cheapest price I could find was $1.08 an ounce for store-bought. $1.08 an ounce, which means it would be $82.08 for store-bought. All of this for store-bought, which means I saved, when you minus the $3.39, I saved $78.69. And it's delicious. Did I mention it's delicious? Like, literally, my husband was going bonkers, walking around the house, just eating it straight out of the jar. It's delicious. I'm not sure if I told you yet or not. It's delicious. So if you want to make something with leftover cherry tomatoes or tomatoes that are on your property, because I used regular tomatoes and I have another crop coming and I may be making another batch, and you want to be able to enjoy this in the wintertime, I highly recommend this. Highly recommend. Her recipe and the configures that are in there, yeah, this one is going to be definitely for family dinner. Yeah. Now I need to perfect making baguette bread. When you give a mouse a cookie, chances are she's going to need a baguette bakery oven thing, and she's going to need a clay oven pot. She's going to need this and that. You guys, it's amazing. Did I mention it's delicious? Talk to you guys later. Oh, don't forget to label.